Hey guys, welcome to the all signs reading for this week. It's going to kind of just be like general energy, current energy, and they're going to be kind of short and sweet messages here. We're going to go all the way from Aries to Pisces. Timestamps will be down below. It'll be available after the premiere. You guys can check out your sun, your moon, your rising sign, Venus, whatever kind of you want to look at. But yeah, let's kind of get into it. So we are going to start with Aries. So we have clarity with mountain number 16. And ooh, you guys got the extra card in this deck. So this extra card talks about, from what I can remember, kind of like the good and bad things that happen to us in life. I almost feel like you're seeing a situation here that maybe it was really challenging that you went through, but you're starting to see kind of like why it needed to happen. So this card talks about cycles, right? And so going through challenging cycles where you're kind of processing things and working through energies, and then kind of a more easeful time and maybe one where you feel very connected to people or wanting to connect more to people. So for some of you, you've been maybe in a period of isolation and now you're kind of coming out of it, but you've gained a lot of clarity, or some of you have really just like recharged your energy too. You're going to start to feel a lot better. And it's like you're kind of coming out of hibernation here. So I feel like there's something here, Aries, where you are coming out of a more challenging time, but kind of like reaching the top of this, and you're really starting to be able to see something from like a bird's eye view of like the lesson around it, or why you needed to experience something in this way, or what you've learned from this situation. So there's kind of some clarity coming to you around a certain aspect of your life here. So that is what I have for you, Aries. Let's see what is going on for you, Taurus. I'm gonna get one of these over here. We have light with sun, number 6. And we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so some of you are finding something that like really lights you up here, or you're just feeling very, some of you are really mesmerized by something as well. Like I see him or her, whatever, looking at this fish here, but also these people looking at the sun. Like there's kind of this mesmerized type of energy here. So some of you could definitely be really into something right now, or into a person. There could be something that's like come into your awareness, like it's very much shining a light on something here for you. Some of you could be finding like a project or something you're very passionate about or excited about, that I just feel like is kind of your focus right now. And this light energy with the sun definitely makes me feel like the, Leo season, that sort of thing. So there could be something that's really kind of shining brightly for you here and coming into your awareness. Like I said, whether that's a person, a creative project, that sort of thing. But I see there being like a very specific focus on whatever this is. And so you might not necessarily be focused on other things at this time. Like you might be very heavily focused on giving all of your attention to whatever this is. But it's like really positive and it makes you feel really good. So there's kind of this like connection that I almost feel like you're trying to build with it in some way. So let's move on to Gemini. Let's see. We have alchemy with magic. This is like the magician card for me, which would be your energy for sure. Ooh, we have the 3 of Cups. Okay, so some of you are manifesting like new friends, new communities. Also, if there's something you're wanting to manifest, and it would be like a celebration, like something you'd be really happy about. I see that coming to fruition here. Like something to celebrate. There's something to celebrate here for you. Some of you could be, just like celebrating something you've created or something you've manifested. This could be a lot of different things. I feel like there's also too with this 3 of Cups, like supportive people around you, like people who are also excited for you and this manifestation, or for you and this, like you're being celebrated in some sort of way. And this could even be as well, even if you just feel like you're feeling more confident, stepping into your power, that sort of thing. Like you have friends and supportive people around you who are witnessing this, but also celebrating you because of it. So yeah, I just feel like there's just this like very happy energy around you right now, Gemini. And it's like, you might feel really like on top of the world, or like the world's in your hands, or the world is your oyster type of energy. Like you just might feel really confident around the direction of your life right now. So that looks, some of you could also just be like going to a party, that sort of thing too, but it looks very good. We're going to move on to Cancer. This one is sticking out here. We have transformation with pressure. And we have the Star. Okay, I'm going to kind of hide her body here just because, you know, YouTube and stuff. So I feel like there's a really positive transformation. What's kind of coming to me here, Cancer, is that what is I forget what the saying is, but the whole like aspect of like diamonds are made from pressure. So some of you have really been through a lot of transformation, or maybe even some challenging times here, or just felt very pressured to either make some sort of change, or you've been going through a change which has added a lot of pressure to your life here. And I feel like with the Star, though, you're coming out the other side. There's a sense of healing here. There's a sense of hope for your future. There's a sense of having dreams and goals for your future as well. So I feel like there's a very positive, and it's like you're coming out the other side of this, like this diamond. So it's like you've gone through this, like this transformative aspect of your life, and this aspect of feeling pressure, or feeling restricted, or feeling confined, or really kind of like, some of you have maybe been minimizing things in your life, or really like being very minimalistic in some way. And then it's like out the other side comes this like new version of you, this like progressed version of you. Because the Star comes after the Tower, right? So it's like some of you have been through this really kind of earth-shattering is not really fully the word, but I'm getting like this kind of just the crumbling of everything, right? That's just like typical Tower, like, but like things kind of like a restart almost. And I feel like you're going through this period now where you're starting to feel like you're coming out of that transformation, and you're starting to see the growth and feel really good and confident about where you're going. So yeah, that looks good. I feel like there's a lot of positive change that I think you're feeling here. We are going to move on to Leo. So Leo, happy birthday to my Leos. We have Purity with Ice. And we have the Five of Swords. Okay. So I feel like you're clearing something from your energy here. This could be other people, but this also could just be like an energy within yourself that you're clearing, in the sense that you are, like, if you've been going through any sort of like self-sabotaging behaviors, or just old versions of yourself that weren't working, that were causing more conflict or struggle, or even just periods of conflict or stress in your life, I feel like you're kind of clearing that from your energy. Now, this could be because you're actually like finished with those projects, finished with those situations. But this also could just be you making conscious choices and decisions to like remove things from your life. And it's almost like this kind of this energy of like starting fresh. Some of you, though, like you're very much letting go of a mindset here, or a, yeah, it's just like not letting the negative aspects of your thoughts hold you back. So I think you're really starting to like move forward here beyond limitations, and kind of like starting fresh, in the sense that like you're coming at things from a new perspective, or coming at things from a new energy, a fresh energy that doesn't have all of this conflict attached to it. So I see you kind of like coming out of the woodwork in some aspect here. But you've definitely had some struggle to kind of like get to this point, and it's not that it's necessarily going to be easy even moving forward, but I just feel like there's a different mindset you're kind of coming into things with, if that makes sense. That's what I have for you, Leo. We're going to move on to Virgo. We have growth with plants, very Virgo-esque. And we have the Magician, beautiful. So some of you could be, this is very much your energy. Some of you are just really feeling like connected and in your element here. If you've started anything new, I think you're starting to see the growth of that new thing. This could be anything. This could be, for some of you, I'm getting like a family, or like if you've, I don't know, maybe you have like a child around you. It doesn't even have to be your child, but it's like, I just feel like you see them growing, you see them evolving. But this could also be anything materially or romantically, or even like an idea that you've had that you've been putting energy and effort into. The key is that with the Magician, it's like you've been putting some sort of effort and energy into this, which is why you're starting to see this growth here. So keep planting the seeds, keep doing the things, keep mastering your craft with the Magician, because I feel like you're going to really start to see things grow. And like a plant, things don't grow overnight, right? Like they do, but small, right? You can't always notice the growth that's happened within that 24-hour period, right? So it's over time you start to see things really blossom. So keep that in mind. Like, don't get so caught up in the speed of things. Just keep doing your Virgo thing and keep planting these seeds, because I feel like you're on the right track here with whatever you're putting effort and intention into. Because I also feel like you're really maybe good at this as well. Some of you could literally be planting or gardening or growing things as well. And I think you've got a knack for it if that's something you're looking into or doing. Let's move on to Libra. We have speaking your word with voice. And we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so some of you are really passionate about something at this period of time or at this point in time. Some of you just like, I don't know, you could be feeling really creative or really kind of like spontaneous at this time as well. There might be something you want to say or get off your chest. I feel like the only thing would be like not being too impulsive or creating conflict with what you're saying. But at the same time, like expression is important, right? But there could be some sort of expression when it comes to creativity or what you want to go do. Maybe some of you want to go travel. Like there's something that you feel connected and called to that I think it's almost like allowing yourself to go after it, allowing yourself to pursue those passions, pursue those interests that you're having, because it's like something wants to kind of like come out of you. And I just feel like going and doing this thing or speaking your truth or whatever it is going to help kind of get you there. And kind of like align you in a certain way. So there's this sense of like, yeah, just pursuing passion and pursuing excitement and pursuing your interests, whatever that is, or speaking up or talking about the things that interest you, talking about the things that excite you. Some of you maybe found a new passion or a new interest, and it's like share that with the world, share that with the people around you. Don't be afraid to kind of like hold back on those things, because people will be able to feel this excitement that you're having. So this feels really good. We are going to move on to Scorpio. We have building with atoms. And we have the King of Cups, which would be your energy. Okay. So I kind of been getting this energy of like plodding along. It's interesting. They're both in a boat here. I feel like you're kind of going with the flow. I feel like you're building something possibly, or trying to get through something, or some of you as well. This is even just like progressing in life. Like you're kind of just going with the flow here, I feel. I don't think you're trying to force anything. And if you are, I feel like you're not supposed to force anything. You're just going to it's supposed to kind of like go with the flow, see where things take you. Some of you as well, this is also being like, I'm noticing the different fish here. So it's like being open to different things that kind of come your way, and even the different little atoms, I guess. I don't know what these little balls of light. It's like being open to these little things around you and kind of taking things in and as they come along, and not trying to, again, like force, like see where everything kind of takes you in life. I think you're building things, whether you realize it or not, building your future. But this guy looks quite happy, right? He's just enjoying the moment. He's enjoying the things that are coming up for him. He's enjoying the scenery, right? And I think like some of you could be trying to find your way, but I think it's more of like gaining experience in order to find your way. So it's like, just be open to things around you, because you never know where it's going to take you, is kind of what I'm getting off of this. So hopefully that resonates for you, Scorpio. We're going to move on to Sagittarius. We have home with Earth, number 15. Look at that, the Ace of Cups. So, and the home with the Earth energy does remind me of kind of like the Empress energy. So for you, Sag, I feel like this is like a self-care message. Some of you could just be very focused on yourself, or very focused on your nutrition or your body or your emotional space, your finances, right? Like anything that you're trying to make abundant in your life or have grow in your life. I feel like you're very focused on that. Or again, to like, maybe some of you need a goal, like a personal goal, not one that really involves other people, but like a personal goal. Some of you have something new. Like some of you could even be like, I mean, maybe this is about like children, or maybe this is about finding a new home, right? But whatever this is, I feel there being a lot of like peace with this, as well as a lot of like abundance and overflowing joy. Like I feel you being very, I'm kind of getting, she's not quite doing this in the picture, but I'm almost getting like an image of her like wrapping herself up in a blanket. So again, I just feel like there's something really nurturing here, and something very cozy in a way, or comforting even. If it's like a thing, it's like there's something very comforting or like nurturing about this this path that you're kind of going down here. So I would say keep doing what you are doing, because this looks very like feel good type of energy. Some of you could just be spending more time at home as well and just kind of enjoying that. Okay, Capricorn. We have discipline with time, very Saturn-esque for you, very Capricorn energy. And we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, so Capricorn, some of you are feeling like rushed. Some of you feel like you're fighting the clock. I do feel like there's something like maybe you have like a time limit, or a deadline is what I'm getting. I'm trying to think of the word. So some of you could have like a deadline, or you feel like you're trying to, I don't know, it's like you may have like feel like you have so many things you want to get done and like so little time, or it's like the aspect of time is really coming up here. I feel like you've got more time than you think. If you're feeling very motivated and very excited with this Eight of Wands, I feel like it's a good time to focus on that, and be disciplined with the things that you're trying to move forward in your life. But at the same time, like don't put that pressure on yourself to like do things just because you feel restricted by time, or like you don't have enough time, right? Like, so just be mindful of your intention around doing what you're doing, and not doing it from a place of fear, but more of a place of motivation and excitement. But I do feel like you're starting to also, the things, if you've been putting time and energy into something, or being very disciplined with some sort of goal or activity or focus in your life, I think that's going to really start to take off here. So I do feel like your energy and your efforts are going to be paying off for you. It's just a matter of time, or just as well, like not rushing through things, I just feel is important for you. But again, if you've already been putting a lot of time and energy into something, I see that starting to move forward in a really positive way here. And if it involves other people somehow, or like, let's say it's your work and it involves clients, I feel like there's going to be a lot of people like coming towards you, or wanting what you have, or supporting you. But it's like there is kind of this energy of like this race against time. So just being mindful of that type of energy. We're going to move on to Aquarius. We have to make equal with the equator. We have the 5 of Pentacles. So some of you are trying to rebalance something here in your life that has maybe felt unfair or like you've lost out. This could also be something financial as well. Like if you've been, like some of you are reorganizing your finances. Interesting too, because they're both 5s. So I feel like there's definitely changes that you're making in your life. Some of you could be also letting go of things that are disrupting balance in your life or disrupting flow in your life. So we did just have that Aquarius full moon. So definitely that could be influencing you and like purging things, releasing things. This could also be your self-worth and realizing that you're just as valuable as other people, and not falling for this sense of lack that maybe you've been a part of in the past. So yeah, I do feel like there's like kind of something related there, but I do feel like you're letting go of this in order to bring more balance, more harmony into your life. So I do see you making changes that are necessary to bring you into this more equal, more abundant space, because the next card would be the 6 of Pentacles, right? Which literally is about balance. There's a scale on that card, traditionally. So I feel like you will be rebalancing, whether it is your finances, self-worth, something you're focused on, or just the energies in your life. Like if you're feeling very unbalanced, like things are going to start rebalancing as long as you're making the changes that you know you need to make. So that is what I have for you, Aquarius. We're going to move on to Pisces. We have solidity with inner core. Ooh, and we have temperance. So some of you are really at peace with something in your life here. I feel like it's also though like yourself. You're feeling very at peace with who you are. Some of you have really healed or alchemized some aspect in your life. If you're making or taking action in any sort of way, I feel like you're feeling very confident in what it is that you're doing or how you're alchemizing things, creating things in your life. It's almost like you're really happy with the path things are taking, or the way things are, how things are moving forward in your life. And it's almost like you're unstoppable kind of with this energy, because it's like nothing can break you, because inside you feel this sense of peace, you feel this sense of joy, and you're solid in who you are, which is allowing you to alchemize a lot of things on the outside of your inner world, right? Like on the outer world or your outer core, you're able to create because there's this sense of confidence within you. And I think people are starting to feel that as well. You could be attracting a lot of people around you as well, just in general, because of this peaceful, healing, calming type of energy. And I do feel like you've done a lot of work to get to this place, but it's like it's finally, I don't know, it's like you just finally like, oh yeah, I feel good. I feel at peace. I feel at home in who I am. So you feel very connected to yourself, but in a really positive way. So I really like this. This is like very, very self-healing and confident, but not in a humble way, right? So that is what I have for you guys. I did post the August readings for each sign. So for August, I think I said the August readings, but yeah, all 12 of them are posted. So you guys can check those out. And then I also did an August pick a card, so you guys can check that out as well. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.